All right, everybody, and welcome to a different type of video. Well, not different, but yeah, I don't know if y'all are expecting me to do this, but yes, we are in franchise mode right now, and I am with my Dallas Stars. So I want to fix the Dallas Stars. I want to fix my team. I've been getting really pissed off with what they're doing in real life. They can't decide if they want to be a buyer, seller, they want to be good, and frankly, I have it. I have my own envision of what I want the Stars to be in the future, and basically, I want to build the Stars around Jason Robertson and Rope Hintz. But like we have so many old players, Sagan and Ben aren't doing good anymore. Like I want to just get rid of Sagan, Ben, Radulov, get rid of all these people and build around Hintz and Robertson. That's what this baseline of this franchise is going to be. We're just going to be like a regular GM mode, but the whole first season is going to be about getting off all these guys I don't want anymore, and it's kind of unrealistic, but we're going to get off them. I might buy a little bit low, but we're going to get off them and build around Henson Robertson and the goalie of the future, Jake Ottinger. And also we have we can also build around Miro Heiskanen too. I want to get off Ryan Suter and John Klingberg. I wouldn't mind keeping Klingberg, but he wants to leave in real life, and they're probably going to trade him, so I'm going to stick by that the real life regime doesn't want to resign him, so we're going to find Miro Heiskanen, an actual good defensive, complementative defenseman partner. So yeah, so this is what we're going to do, and yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully we can do good. I don't know how, I might go through the whole first season in this video, because this first season might not be that, this first season, really, I don't care that much. I don't really care what happens in the first season. I just want to, we're going to be like spending a lot of this first season just looking at trades. So we're probably going to sim like to the day before the trade deadline and then just try to make some trades manually before we get to the trade deadline. But other than that, mostly the big goals is I want to get off, I want to get something for Klingberg, Pavelski, and Radulov because they're expiring contracts. So hopefully we can get something for them. I want them to do good. So I can also, that's a big thing, I want them to do good. So, this team usually simulates well just because we have a good roster. So let's start simulating our season, and let's see how it goes. So we'll progressively check the draft class because the big thing about this, if we trade a lot of these players, we're gonna have to replenish talent through the draft. So we're doing really good. So I would honestly wouldn't care if we made the playoffs and then like got off a lot of good players, but we made the playoffs just with, and we sold at the deadline, still made the playoffs. I wouldn't be mad at that because I'm confident in being able to draft in the mid rounds, being good at drafting in the mid rounds, and we want to do good because we want all these guys' values. So let's go Rope Hintz, be point per game. Talking about. So another thing that we need to bring up is these both lines are getting +5, so the team should simulate good that first line. But yeah, Jake Ottinger, Holtby. Hopefully Ottinger does good. Ottinger's on a 1-year deal, so we have to resign him, but he wants a lot of money for some reason. So hopefully. Ideally, I want the team to simulate good so we can drive trade value up. That's ideally, that's the goal at least. Sim good, drive trade value up. But honestly, if we get a good draft pick, it works either way. We can actually go ahead and check. We're simming good. Dang, Brendan Saad, Tyler Bozak. No, we're not. I don't want any of that. Arizona, how did we lose 8-5 to Arizona? We lost to Vegas. Okay, now we're starting to simulate bad. We're still 10 games above 500. Okay, we're actually sitting pretty good. Our division is just really good. Dang, why are the Avalanche so bad? Like, there's some, like, really good teams that are doing bad. That's not good. I don't want the Avalanche to end up getting, like, the top pick. That would just be bad. 28-8-3 so far for this first season. Radulov's doing really good. That's actually pretty good. We want Radulov to do good because we're going to trade him at the deadline. We want Hintz and Robertson to do good. They're both... Ooh... Is Robertson taking... I want Robertson to take shots, so do I want Hintz. Still taking 82 shots. So Robertson's not... I need Hintz to at least take some shots. Okay, Hintz isn't taking any shots either, so that's not good. They're not taking enough shots for my liking, but they're getting enough assists. But yeah. We're going to build around Hintz and Robertson, whether they have to play on separate lines or not. I'm not sure. But yeah. Hopefully we're gonna get hopefully through most of the season in this video, try to fix the Dallas Stars. Usually I go through whole seasons in one video, but this is an exception because I'm speedrunning the first season just so we can start making trades. But yeah, honestly the players should be doing good enough. Trading Ben might be the hardest one just because But we'll see how he's doing. If he's doing good, then we might be able to trade him. We're going to be first place in our division, so we might be able to make the playoffs, but also get off all these contracts at the same time. And I know you may be thinking, like, you're simming so well. Why would you even trade all these people? Well, it's because I'm trying to be real. I want to go off what I want to do in real life. This first season, I'm really not taking into account. I'm basically looking at this team like their average. This game way overrates this team. Suter is not as good. Radulov is not good anymore. Ben and Sagan aren't good anymore, but the game is still going to have them sim like that because of their freaking, thing. So, we're 40-16-3. We have 83. We're tied for first place in our division, so we're going to make the playoffs. Jason Robertson is having a very good season for his development. 87. He's gone up to an 87 overall. We can look as long as Robertson and Hintz are doing good. Hintz 50 and 59, good. He needs Pavelski's 21 goals. Sagan's 20. Okay, Sagan's not doing that good. I mean, Klingberg, or where's Ben? Oh, Ben 25. Did Ben get injured and it didn't tell me? Did Ben get hurt and it didn't tell me? That's actually annoying. Yeah, Ben got hurt and it didn't tell me. Game. How am I supposed to trade Ben that he's injured? Oh, that's actually annoying because I don't think in this game you could trade. I don't think in this game you can trade an injured player. Broken wrist, returning March 31st. So we might have to trade Ben in the offseason. That is wonderful. That is just wonderful. How was he doing before he got injured though? Was he doing bad? Was he doing good? He had. No, he wasn't doing that good. I mean, he's doing okay. Okay, so that's bad. Okay, Robertson's doing good. That's what we want. Okay, so this kind of throws a wrench in what I wanted to do now. But I don't know in this game if you can trade injured players. Can you even trade injured players in this game? I don't know. I guess you can trade players. All right. So now that we're in the point where we want to trade. Let's go to find trade. Now we get to the point where we see like okay, how's Heiskanen doing? Heiskanen, okay, not getting as many points, but he's +1, so that's good. Let's look at our. Hopefully Ottinger. Yeah, Ottinger went up to a 79. That's good. Dang, Ottinger 913. Okay, that's solid for a 79 overall goalie. So that's actually really good. Ottinger doing that good is actually incredible. That's exactly what we want Ottinger to do. So defenseman, let's see how Klingberg's doing. Okay, Klingberg's doing good. That's good for a defenseman. That's 38 points, 59 games. Okay, Klingberg, that's tradable contract. Yeah, so we are going to find trade. We can look for some trade options. I don't know if we could always go for a package contract, like with Joe Pavelski. Go with a freaking Jamie Benn, Suter, Klingberg. You know what? I'm kind of gonna go by the how's Radulov doing? Okay, Radulov actually doesn't have bad value. So I think we look at the 1-year deal, guys. Maybe we go with Radulov, put him with Klingberg, so we get 2 expiring contracts going to a contending team. No trades found. What about if we just remove Klingberg? What if we just look at Radulov by itself? Nobody wants Radulov just by himself. What about Klingberg? No trades found. Okay, I'm gonna have to do all this manually, game. You're making it very hard on me out. I have to make some manual trades here. How about Pavelski? Is Pavelski getting? Okay, that's not realistic. But okay, so we're gonna have to do this manually. Great. So now we're gonna spend a good portion of this video doing trades. So let's look for a team. I say we look for a contending team, and we try to grab some picks from them, obviously, or maybe even a prospect. Prospects or picks could be good. Go both ways. So if we look, okay, we're gonna look at our expiring contracts first. So gotta re-sign Robertson, but that's fine. We're looking at John Klingberg and Radulov and Pavelski. Might trade them not individually. If I could find a team that wanted all 3 of them, it'd be a really complicated trade to make because that's a lot of freaking salary to take back. So that would be very hard. Boston. There's no way they have the cap for this. They only have 4.9, so that wouldn't work. 1 point, yeah. I think we'd be able to off all three of them in a single trade, because I think cap wise, be a little bit too constrictive. Yeah. The problem with this is cap wise, teams aren't going to have enough cap to make a trade like this. We need a team with a sufficient. We need a team with a sufficient amount of cap space. Holy cow! Why is Montreal doing so good? That's actually hilarious. They want all three of them though. New York is doing good. Ooh, okay. They have their picks on the block. Okay, the New York Rangers, they got some salaries we could work with here. They have some salaries. Take that off. And we could retain for a year. So their picks on the block are a 2022 first and a 2023 first. So how much value does this hold? Not that much value, but they're okay with giving away their first. So we could do this. We could get a first for Klingberg and Radulov. They both want them. This is actually good. This could be a solid trade. They have 9 point, and the salaries somehow work out there. 2 first, pretty even. Might try to get a little bit more. We go 2 firsts and not in the opposite second. See if we can get this. Okay, rejected. Okay. Don't want to get a little too greedy now. How about a 4th? Throw that in there. Rejected. Okay. What about just 2 first straight up? Trade reject. Okay. The value's a little bit unmatched, so we're gonna go. We'll throw in a 5th and a 7th. To balance off the value there. Get back. Trade accepted. There we go. We got 5th and the 7th with the Radulov and Klingberg to the New York Rangers, and we get their 2 firsts this year. Wait, what? They're labeled as a buyer, and they're 28 and 28. So that pick actually might not be that bad. That was a great trade. They're 28 and 28, so the pick still might be could be mid-first round, and those are 2 good picks, and who knows what they'll be next year. So that was a really good trade right there. That's what I'm talking about. So I think we'll probably keep Seguin and Ben this season. I think Seguin and Ben might be easier to deal with in the offseason when teams have a lot more money to deal with. So, also I don't know if I could make as many trades because of the cap floor. So, if we go to skaters, if we look at I'm not gonna trade Beggy's interest, so we'll keep Seguin and Ben. So maybe we might be able to have a decent playoff run. But yeah, I'm retooling this for the future. But let's look at Joe Pavelski. Expiring contract, an 88 overall, $7 million contract. The Rangers aren't gonna. Rangers still have a lot of cap space. That's ridiculous. The Flyers. Why are the Flyers labeled a buyer? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, the Penguins. That makes a little bit more sense. Let me see if the cap space would work out here. Okay, yeah, they would have. I don't know why. Okay, we can make this work. But we just have to take somebody back. We could take. Let's just take some guy back for them. Oh, in the org, I think I gotta take somebody off their current. I gotta take somebody off their current roster. Do they have any expirings that I could take? Sean Couturier is a 1-year Claude Giroux. No, I'm not going to take their... How about this? Philadelphia would be over... Okay, yeah, they would be over the cap. If could I retain to get this down? Let's see. Even if I retain 50% of the cap for this season... Oh, shoot. It would work. My value, Philadelphia has way more value, but yeah, that wouldn't really work. Pavelski, let's see if I just retain full salary on Pavelski so I could actually make this manageable. Their first rounder, for some reason, still has a lot of value to it. I don't know why. I guess because it does have a good amount of trade value. We're just not going to do Philadelphia. We need somebody with a little bit. dang, the Kraken are doing really good. The Kraken have plenty of cap space because, wow, the Kraken are doing good. That's crazy. How are they doing that good? That's ridiculous. Okay, straight Pavelski. Okay, we'll come back. Let's come back to that trade. That's something that actually might. Hey, Toronto, they obviously have no cap space. Oh, I looked at that. Buyer. Yeah, I think the Kraken. Okay, Washington's a conservative buyer. They have no cap space though. Winnipeg's doing really good. I'm not trading them to Winnipeg. Boston. Ooh, Boston. Buffalo's doing good. Calgary is a buyer. They don't have enough cap space though. Hurricanes are a buyer. They obviously don't have a. Yeah, I think we have to go with Seattle on this one. Oilers are a buyer. They're not gonna have cap. So is Florida. Yeah, the Kraken are just having an insane. Well, Montreal, no. The Kraken are just having like an insane season. The Kraken are just going off in their first year, and they have enough cap space. So this works out perfectly for us. Let's go for a second and a fourth. Let's see if, or a first and a fourth. Let's see if actually, let's be a little bit greedy first. It's never bad to be a little bit greedy and just see what you can get. Wow. Okay, they took the first, second easily. Wow, I could have gotten more. That's surprising. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the Kraken real quick because I'm kind of interested to see like how they're doing so good. But yeah, that was a very successful trade deadline. We got rid of all the expiring contracts. Our team's gonna be a lot worse now, but we'll just do that. We'll put Sagan on the first line. Yeah, so our team's gonna be kind of ass now the rest of the season. I couldn't get. So we still could get off Ryan Suter. Actually, I should probably try to do that. But yeah, or save them for the draft maybe as other assets to get up to the draft. But yeah, I would say that was pretty successful. We gave off all the expirings to contenders. So yeah, I like that. And if we look at our own prospect pool, let's look at our prospect pool. Maverick Bork is a solid medium top 6. He's gonna be really good in real life. What's his name? Where's Logan Stankoven? Oh, there's Logan Stankoven. Logan Stankoven's gonna be good too. These two guys are both. I think Logan Stankoven's gonna be pretty good. Thomas Harley will be up hopefully in a couple of seasons. But yeah. Overall, I like that trade deadline. I think maybe we go now. Let's go into the actual trade deadline. We can maybe see if we can get anything for Suter. I think other than Suter, I think the rest of the season is pretty much solid. So we already went 40-16. Let's be complete seller. Enter trade deadline. Let's see if any team wants Suter, because I'm open to see what's there for Suter as a defenseman. With defenseman, let's go Ryan Suter. Find trade. What? Got 2 trades. Calgary, 2 seconds. Jake Allen, Jonathan Drouin. It's not bad. Chris Driedger. Seattle Kraken. Washington's 2nd round. Honestly, that deal's pretty good for Calgary. 2 2nd rounders for Calgary. Sure, I'm gonna take that right now. Accept that trade, baby. That's a great trade for Suter. I wouldn't expect to get that much for him. Maybe like a 3rd and a 4th, but Calgary just straight up went like okay. Calgary was just straight up okay with getting up 2 seconds. We'll take that. We'll absolutely take that. So now if we look at let's just look at our team. So we're gonna have a lot of cap in the offseason now, to deal with in terms of our forwards now. Now we basically just have Hintz, Robertson, Sagan, and Ben. Everybody else, and then the rest to deal with. But yeah, I don't know if we could find. I don't know if we could find a trade for Ben. He's pretty much out the rest of the year, so maybe we could just trade him. I don't know if anybody would trade for him though. Ben, what would Ben fetch? The only one would be the Kraken. Out of his trade for Ben, because Ben's out the rest of the year anyway. So I'd be interested to see Chris Driedger. It's not a bad contract for a goalie. That has a very tradable contract. Winnipeg, Seattle 2nd. I already took their first. What if in 2023 we went the first for 2023? Get rid of the second. What if I got rid of that? What if we went straight Ben for a first? The Seattle Kraken 2023 first. Actually, I won't look at their prospect pool. They actually don't. I don't think they have that many prospects because Kenny Lind, Coley Lind, medium top 6, 2A forward. Screw it. Let's just see if they take this. They rejected. Maybe I'll just hold on to Ben till the off season, just because I don't know if we could get it. He's injured right now, so there might not be a point. You could use him for a draft potential draft stuff. Seattle. What if we just went there second next year? Got a prospect back in Lind. Wait, he's already 23 though. Actually, I don't know about that. Ben doesn't have much value in real life, so it would make sense. No, but I'm gonna hold on to Ben till the draft. Actually, I think that's just be smarter decision. No need to rush anything. No need to rush anything with Ben. Now I am curious though, what Sagan would fetch on the open market. What would Sagan fetch? Seattle, man. Seattle wants to just go all in. I might keep Sagan. I might trade him, but Sagan and Ben will worry about in the offseason. I think we could get some more picks for them. So yeah, we'll hold on to that. But other than that, I think pretty solid trade deadline so far, and we actually might make the playoffs with this team, which will probably get absolutely first rounded because this team's going to be really bad. So we might just go a full year one retool for this video. We'll make this an extra long video where we're just going to fully retool the roster. 41-17. What's the roster looking like? Oh yeah, look at this crazy good roster right here. Get Granoff off center. Play him on the left line. Let's play. Just play Jacob Peterson because Peterson's not bad. Denny, this, and then Jacob Peterson there. There's Ty Dellandrea. Sure, we'll do that. And then we got Esa Lindell, Joel Hanley, Alex Petrovich. All right. Actually, you know what? If we're going to scratched? Don't scratch. You know, if we're gonna just go to roster moves, we're gonna have Petrovich up there on that third line. Might as well just bring up Thomas Harley anyway. So where's Thomas Harley? Let's just bring Thomas Harley up to the NHL. Just best the AHL lines. Get rid of that. Let's go to our defense. Petrovich, scratch. Let's put Thomas Harley in there. Actually, you know what? I'll just move Thomas Harley to the second line just so we can get him just so he can get the growth and the playing time. So yeah, let's get to the end of the season now. I think this has been a very successful year for retooling the franchise. We're doing amazing. We have an amazing record down the stretch, unless we fully just start losing games now, which we probably will. Probably gonna take a lot of L's. If we might have the collapse of the century and miss the playoffs, but I think we're so far ahead, I don't think that'd be possible. We could though. We've lost oh god, yeah, we're losing a lot of games. We're on a massive losing streak. I still think we're gonna make it though, unless somebody catches us. Unless we go on a massive losing streak to miss the playoffs. Okay, no, we clinched, but we did really bad down the stretch. The Jets came back. We finished the season with 99 points. So after the trade deadline, we played absolute trash. So that was really bad. Whose pick do we have? We have the Rangers pick, right? The Rangers had the worst record in their division. Let's go, 75 points. That is right now 75 points. That is a top 3 draft pick we just got from the Rangers. Wow, genius level stuff right there. Genius level stuff. Genius level stuff. Yeah, we're going full this video. I don't even care. We're getting through the first year because the first year I kind of just don't care about. So we're gonna see how we fare against the playoffs against this team. First of all, we should not even win this series. We should not win this series whatsoever. We should have no chance. Our roster is so bad now. But okay, Heiskanen shooting up. That's really good. Yes. Okay. Andre's still 79. So yeah, we're kind of playing with house money. Whatever happens, happens. So let's see. If we get swept, I will not be disappointed at all. I have no expectations for the playoffs because our roster is so bad now. Radek Foxic is a goal right there. Kind of just going to speed run this playoffs. I want to get the first year done with and just focus on the retooling the roster stage of complete retool. So, yeah. This has been some... We're getting absolutely destroyed right now. Go figure. But Ottinger's actually playing amazing. Ottinger, there's okay, Sagan's a goal. Ottinger's actually doing pretty good. All things considered, to be honest. All things considered, Ottinger's doing amazing right now. He's only allowed 1 goal. Jake Ottinger is going to carry it. If this is the roster that somehow goes on to win the Stanley Cup, that'd be hilarious. If we win the series, I actually have to split this up into another video. But I don't know. We could speedrun this. Wow, okay. So we won 2-1. Jake Ottinger absolutely went off. So we even real time. I don't even know if I want to real time simulate. I just want to get through the season. So let's just sim. If we win, we win. We shouldn't win the series anyway. Yeah, we should get swept. Yeah, there we go. So, year 1, we made the playoffs. Just wanted to get through the year 1. I know you might be pissed off at me for doing that, but I just want to get. There's no way that team would win. So if we won, that kind of would have been BS anyway. So now that we kind of retooled the roster, we got through the first year, we made some blockbuster trades, and we have some draft picks. It's time to get into the off season. So yeah, guys, I will see you in the next one.